OC Financial Media presents, in association with CHL Mortgage, bringing you the top business experts in Southern California, from LA to Orange County. Your host, Dino Katsiametis. It's about your real estate. It's about your money. From your estate to real estate, it's Money Matters with Dino.
All right, so guide us through the process of one of your deals. If you can, just give us a specific example of a house flipping deal that you did.
Perfect example. So my business, I don't shop out of the MLS. The MLS is the multiple listing service. That's when real estate agents get something under contract to sell. They advertise it in the MLS. And
that's what everybody else does, basically.
That's pretty much where the marketplace is for real estate. So my business, I focus on buying direct from private sellers. So I do a lot of marketing, a lot of direct marketing, online marketing to attract motivated sellers to my business. My last deal that I did, I bought a house in Montclair from a woman, and she had owned the house for many, many years, probably 30 years or more. She had let her daughter move into it. Now, this is inherently a problem, because my number one rule of landlording is do not rent to family or friends. It always ends up bad. So her daughter's in the house. I don't even know if they're working. I've been over the house a couple of times while we were in the escrow, and they're home in the middle of the day. They're wearing sweatpants. I mean, that's never a good sign. So she just wanted the house gone. She didn't want to deal with her daughter anymore. She sold me that house for, I had sent her an offer, blind offer, hadn't seen the house, for $175. I thought the house could be worth about guaranteed $275, but somewhere around $275 to $290 if I did a really good rehab on it. So my blind offer is $175, and she called me up and said, you need to go see the house. Now, I'm very different than most real estate investors. I generally don't go look at what I buy. If the number's good enough, I'll close. So I said, I don't see houses. If you want me to buy the house, you have to put it in escrow, then I'll go look at the house. And she's like, no, you have to go see this house. I went and saw the house. It was a disaster. I mean, it was a mess. So I came back, and I was actually at the point where I didn't, even at $175, I didn't even want the house, even though, you know, listeners probably think, wow, there's a $100,000 spread in there. But when you factor in a $50,000, $60,000 rehab, sales costs of about 10%, that's going to cost $27,000. There's nothing left over for my pocket, right? And there has to be something for my pocket for me to be interested. So I got her on the phone, and I decided to go from the negotiation strategy is I'm a don't want her. And I said, you know, I saw the house, and I just don't think I'm interested. So in my mind, I'm thinking, man, if I can get her at $150, then I'll take the house. That's a great deal. I got $125,000. There's enough room in there to do a bang-up rehab, make this house, you know, the nicest on the block, and get it sold in that weekend. So when I put a house in the MLS on a Friday night, I want it in escrow by Monday morning. I don't want to sit and wait. I'm not living in the house. I'm paying interest on the hard money loan, so it's costing me money to hold this property. I want it sold quickly. I mean, what's the bottom line? What's the least you would take if I decided, you know, I'll buy the house? And she's like, well, you know, I'll let you have it for $145. So my jaw dropped. What I should have did was say, well, you know, would you consider $140? But at $145, it was below what I was looking for. I said, yeah, okay, I'll take the house. And then I didn't even close on it. I wholesaled it to a friend of mine for $195, so I made $50,000, and I never had to buy the house or put the money in.